It's true. Just get a Steam Deck. What's up guys, I'm Nostalgia, and in today's video, I just want to go over my personal experience and thoughts with Valve's Steam Deck OLED. The Steam Deck is essentially a dedicated PC handheld that uses Linux and SteamOS. Straight out the box, it is like a console-like experience that plays all of your Steam games using nothing but your Steam account. I'm not going to dive into the specs too much, but I'll briefly show them here. Starting off with the ergonomics and overall build of this device, this has to be hands down the most comfortable handheld I've ever used. And the buttons, triggers, mousepad like trackpads, back buttons, and joysticks, and honestly just can't get any better. Getting into the performance of this device, it's honestly more than enough than you ever need for a portable handheld. Valve somehow stuffed a mini PC into this thing that handles way more than it has any right to. Any AAA title with controller support can run on this guy max settings? Maybe not, but getting between 30 to 60 FPS with decent settings and minor tweaking and adjustments, easy. As I said before, it's a console-like experience in your hands running PC games. Sure, it doesn't have the power of a desktop PC, but that's not the point here. It's really the balance of this device that makes it so good. From the battery life, controls and ergonomics, portability, customization, price, modding capability, emulation, and docking experience, which I'll get to later on in the video. All these things make it complete and shows why you should just go ahead and buy yourself one today. As far as power goes, I realistically get anywhere from 4 hours to about 11 to 12 hours depending on what title I'm running. As I mentioned earlier, you are able to tweak out your settings for better performance and battery life. You don't need to be a PC nerd to tweak your settings out either. Half the time Valve already has recommended presets, and the other half, well, the community will always have you covered with deck verified settings. With those under 2 to 4 hour sessions, AAA games will drain your battery a lot faster, so I do recommend either getting a portable power bank or just playing off the wall. It's just the reality of a handheld gaming PC, unfortunately, but if you have an hour or more time to kill, then this will never really be a problem for you. One of the coolest features on the Steam Deck OLED is that you can actually dock this guy and play on any monitor or TV. For example, and just to show y'all, I have actually never played Dark Souls 3 before, and here I had just beaten one of the first bosses in the game. What a way to experience a deck, right? Another cool thing to mention is that it actually has a Bluetooth chip inside, meaning you connect any controller to it. For example, I'm using a PS5 Pro controller here to play Cuphead while it's docked. Now, since it is not a Windows device and runs strictly off Linux and SteamOS, you can actually just put this to sleep without losing major battery life and can just pick up where you had left off. As I said before, it is a PC handheld, so you can actually access Linux or desktop mode and realistically do things you would normally do on a desktop, such as web browsing, streaming, productivity, you name it. Last thing I want to discuss about is emulation and my experience with it. I mean, absolutely dream come true. I mean, this device has the power to run all the way up to PS3, Xbox 360, Switch, and even PS4 titles. Now imagine running all these games at a constant 60 frames with unbelievable battery life. Sounds good to be true, right? Well, the Steam Deck OLED just so happens to make it all true and perfect, and it just works. That's going to wrap up today's video, and I do plan on releasing more content and videos going over this perfect one-of-a-kind handheld. Thank you all for watching, and consider leaving this video a like and subscribe. My community Discord server along with my other social links will be linked down below. Until then, I will see you on the next one.